Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you game one of a big four-game set. It's the Detroit Tigers going up against the Athletics. John Shelby with you alongside Chris Singleton. And Singy, we're going to see a nice little win streak put to the test today.
Yeah, these guys are really firing on all cylinders right now. And to me, the important thing is that they're doing the little things well. They're not just relying on home runs or big plays every game. They're playing good situational baseball, executing in key areas, and that's how you string together wins. So we'll see if they continue that in this one.
So two down. David Ace up now for the Tigers. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And that one hops the wall.
And that keeps his hitting streak going. He's making this look way easier than it is, Boog. Setting the record is hard enough, but to keep upping it every day like he is, I don't really know what to say anymore.
At this point, it honestly feels like it's never going to end. Absolutely remarkable. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Orozco will hit next. Swing and a ground ball. And that's the third out. One left for Detroit, and the A's will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Crew McKay up next for the A's.
Crew McKay.
Yamaguchi aboard here at first with nobody out. Hit on the ground might be two. One at second, back to first, and that is a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the second, and now the center fielder, Eric McCarthy.
This is a hitter who takes his game to another level, playing at night.
On the ground, right side, Ace. Tosses to first. One up, one down.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, George.
Now the A's designated hitter, George Soriano. One down, base is empty. And he grounds one to the right side. Throws to first in time.
Batting sixth, the first baseman, Cedric Ingram.
And we're back. Here's the third baseman, Mike Ferguson.
Ferguson.
On the ground, right side, Ace. Slings to first, one up, one down.
Batting eighth, the right fielder, Green.
One out, base is empty.
The second baseman, David Ace.
Suzuki with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping, he's going for three. The relay throw, not in time, he's safe.
All over that one right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Now, Ramon Orozco. Grounded out his first time up. Just missed.
Even the best pitchers of all time have had stretches where nothing was working for him on the mound. Maybe he needs to have his turn in the rotation skipped or something. Get his mind right to get back on track.
Fastball is outside. The next pitch misses, and that's ball 3. Damian Trejo in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. One away with a runner at third. Top half of inning number 4. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Runners at the corners here. One away. Trejo now at the plate. Grounded out his first time up. Close one. Doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
And a swing and a miss.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Swing and a miss. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Caught him looking for the K.
Well, that was such a great opportunity to grab the lead. You have the infield back. All you've got to do is just put the ball in play on the ground, and you drive across a run. It's a frustrating outcome for the hitter. Now, still have a chance, but it's probably going to take a clutch hit with 2 outs.
Now it's the right fielder, Dakota Jordan. Fly to center his first time. Swings through that. Comes up empty. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
This hitter's been seeing good velocity in the at-bat. He's kind of set up for that changeup. He hasn't seen it yet. Looks just like a fastball out of the hand.
1-2 now. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. Suzuki back to work. That one ripped. McCarthy going back on this one. Bangs off the wall. Now around second, going for third. The throw to third, and he's out, trying for 3.
Really nice job of hitting right there, but you've got to be a better base runner than that and understand the situation. With nobody out, you've got to be able to shut it down, stay at second, keep yourself in scoring position instead of killing a potential rally.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the DH, George Soriano. To the right side. And that one handled. Throws to first. And one away in the bottom of the 7th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
David Ace digs in now. 3 for 3 with 2 doubles and a triple. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Up next for the Tigers.
We all saw us hit hard, but how hard was it, Singy? StatCast is here with the answer.
Yeah, Boog, it says the exit velo was 113 miles per hour, and it looked every bit of it, didn't it? I mean, just an impressive swing of the bat, and clearly he saw it out of the pitcher's hand no problem.
So a man aboard, and next will be the Tiger cleanup. There goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. Throw there. Safe. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Movement in the bullpen. Hank Bradley getting loose out there. Goodson getting cranked up as well. Runner goes again. Pitch misses. Throw, and they got him.
That's just a poor decision right there, and I'm sure somebody's going to talk to him when he gets back into the dugout. You have to understand who's at the plate and who's coming up. These are guys that can drive the ball in the gap, hit the ball over the fence. You don't have to worry about being aggressive and trying to get yourself up, especially at third base in that situation. Just doesn't make any sense.
Here's the catcher. Smoked on the ground a second. Throw to first in time.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Yamaguchi.
So back to the top of the order. Kana Yamaguchi up next for the A's. Ground ball right side. Ace. The throw to first, and they go down fast. 3 outs on 3 pitches, and the A's are gone in order. Still down 3-0. So digging in, Cedric Ingram.
Cedric Ingram.
The Athletics down to their final strike. To third, Kaplan. On the first, ball game. And the Tigers use 3 pitchers to combine for the shutout. Ace really stood out in this win. A 4-hit ball game, always impressive.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it when it's happening.
A lioness on the prowl, my pain, I'm hiding it in my smile. And lately my faith, I've been finding it in the clouds. And don't someone's love, someone's other love. My mother was a son. I've been a rambling man without a plan. Just shot right from the gun. Yeah, I folded, I've been scolded, and I had my share.
David Ace comes into this one fresh off a 4-hit game. Shades of Tony Gwynn. That's the kind of contact any team would take in their lineup. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the Athletics. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. David Ace up now for the Tigers.
David Ace.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Nice three. You gotta go.
Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. In comes the first run of the game. It's 1-0 Tigers.
Well, tack one more game onto his hitting streak, Blue. Every day, this guy just keeps making his record harder and harder to reach. I still can't believe what he's doing.
Yeah, neither can I. It's like he's playing on beginner mode out there. One out, runner at second. Orozco, the next to hit.
Too much swing and miss in his at-bats recently. Almost 2 strikeouts per game over his last 10.
Squirts away a little bit. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
Left field, Green. Puts it away for the out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And now the right fielder. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
Ball one there. Man at second. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Got him. They limit the damage here. 1 run, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Tigers 1 and the A's nothing. 2 outs, nobody on. Eric McCarthy will hit next.
McCarthy.
Up the middle, Ace. Tosses to first. That is the inning. 1 hit in the inning, a solo homer. 1 inning in the books here. All tied 1-1. So a man at first. At the plate, Mario Gutierrez. The Tigers looking to build momentum towards the postseason, and a win here would certainly help. Grounded to third, could be 2. To second for 1, and that's 2.
Oh man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Mike Ferguson.
And we're back as we go to the last of the third. Stepping in, Eloy Herman. To the right side, Ace. Over to first. 1 gone, bottom of the third inning.
Batting ninth, the left fielder, Reed Green.
1 down. Next up for the A's, Reed Green. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a slow roller. Slinging it to first in time.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
Start of the 4th. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, David Ace. Pip back to work. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck, right field. Back there, gone. He made him pay for that one. His latest homer in an incredible season. It's 2-1. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Now batting, the second baseman, David.
Ace came up with 4 hits in his last game. There's a swing and a drive.
Go, ball. Go, go, go.
McCarthy makes the play, and that'll do it. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 5th coming up. Tigers 4 and the A's 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the second baseman, David Ace.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely. Try to hit the ball out of the park. Do what he loves to do.
Line drive. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
Clearly ready to hit right there. First pitch of the inning hits a bullet, and it just is one of those bad luck ABs.
And now the first baseman, Eloy Herman. And he hits a ground ball right side. Ace gets it to first, and a quick out, number 1.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
So they're all loaded up.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. McCarthy makes the play, and that is that. So the Tigers leave them loaded as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Next up for the A's, Reggie Wright. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. McCarthy leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Fastball right back to the mound. On to first, ball game. And the Tigers claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense. Ace really excelled in this one and contributed to the win.
Really impressive work at the dish, Boog. He gave his teammates a lot of opportunities in this one, and that's really all you can ask him to do.
Cherry tree, I cherish you, yeah, you're so sweet to me. Oh, yeah, I'll find my way back right under you, bringing me back to life with your fruit. Cherry tree, oh, yeah, I always know that I can cry you here, yeah, you keep me with a grip from here to here.
David Ace getting ready. He's on an absolute tear this season, leading the league in runs batted in. It's the Detroit Tigers going up against the Athletics. First pitch coming at you right after the break. David Ace up now for the Tigers.
David Ace.
And that one hammered. That's back there. Out of here. So he goes the opposite way with that one. It's 3-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. When you're lacking velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, change speeds, even try to trick the hitter at times. But when you give up a home run right there, manager doesn't have a lot of patience because the velocity's not there to overcome and get the swing and miss.
Matthew Graham up next for the A's.
Matthew.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
On the ground. Whips it to first. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Anthony Curtis.
And we're back. And here's the first baseman, Cedric Ingram.
Cedric Ingram.
On the ground, right side, ace. Throws to first in time. That's one out, the bottom of the second.
Batting seventh, the catcher, Mario Gutierrez.
2 outs, base is empty.
Now batting, the second baseman, David.
Ace in his 12th season, 29 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. On a line out towards center. And that is that. Down in order go the Tigers, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Man at first, Crew McKay. Up next for the A's.
Crew McKay.
Runner takes off. On the ground to the left. Slings it across. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
Now batting, the left fielder, Matthew.
So now here's the DH, Anthony Curtis. Grounded out his first time. Runner on the move. Strike in there. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment, or players are going to be running all game.
Drilled out towards left center field. That one's back. Gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they tack one on the board. It's 6-4. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there, patient and waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
One gone, runner at first. Now the number 2 hitter, Crew McKay. He's already homered here in this one. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. Next up for the A's, Reed Green.
Reed Green.
The tying run at the plate. On the ground right side. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play. And that'll do it for the inning.
Pitcher made the pitch, and his players made the play behind him. Nice job. 4-6-3 inning-ending double play.
And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Now it's the second baseman, David Ace. Bradley back to work. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one opts against the fence. Around first, heading for 2. And it's a double, making him 3 for 4 on the day.
Now batting, the third baseman, Randy Kaplan.
Singy, that was a laser shot, and a good thing we have StatCast to give us the details.
Yeah, get out of the way on that one. That ball flew out of the box at 112 miles per hour. You talk about generating a ton of power in that swing. He did it with quick hands, good lower half, and just unloaded on that ball.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Kaplan now at the plate. Popped up. Herman hauls it in for the out.
The right fielder, number 21, Dakota Jordan.
Dakota Jordan up now for the Tigers. 0 for 3 in this one. Missed inside with the curve.
Looks like he was trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse pitch, but it backed up a little bit on him and stayed inside.
And that one is lifted in the air right. They got it for out number 2.
Now batting, the catcher, Damian Trejo.
Damian Trejo digs in now. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. And a foul ball. And the right-hander deals. Just missed.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Inside. It's 2-2.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Next offering upstairs.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. So a missed opportunity after the leadoff double as they strand the runner. Last half of the 8th coming up. Tigers 6 and the Athletics 4. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Right. The next to hit. First offering. Runner goes. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Out there. And the inning is over.
The catcher definitely ready for that stolen base attempt. Got in position quickly and a strike down to second base to end the inning.
So 2 down, and now here is Mario Gutierrez. Valenzuela is just 1 strike away. Lifted to left, and that should do it. And that'll do it. The Tigers take the first 3 games of this 4-game set. Ace had a great showing in the win. 2 homers on the day.
I'll tell you, Boog, I was excited every time he came up. When a player is locked in like he was, it's a really special feeling. Great job in this one.
David Ace, fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance, He'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the Athletics. First pitch coming your way next. So up next, David Ace. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. Laser could be trouble. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Headed for the plate. He'll score, and the Tigers have the lead.
And that keeps his hitting streak going. He's making this look way easier than it is, Boog. Setting the record is hard enough, but to keep upping it every day like he is, I don't really know what to say anymore.
At this point, it honestly feels like it's never going to end. Absolutely remarkable. And now it's going to be Ramon Orozco. Struggling a little bit in this series. He's 2 for 12. Right side, right. Sizing this one up. And there are 2 down.
That is fifth. The right fielder, number 21, Dakota Jordan.
Dakota Jordan getting ready to hit. Outside low, and that's ball 1.
No strike.
And a pitch. Cut on and missed. Good changeup right there. And the count is 1-1. Swing and a miss.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Pitch misses there, and that's ball 2. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the finale of this 4-game set. And there's a ball. Anthony Volpe waiting to hit for Detroit. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. A run on 2 hits, and they lead 1. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Tigers 1 and the Athletics coming to bat. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position.
David Ace.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Well, strike 1 is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Runner at second, 2 down. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Ripped on a line. And foul ball. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That one ripped right center field. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Oh, he botches it. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
So a runner at third, 2 men out. Orozco now at the plate. Flied to right his first time. And takes low for ball one.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you could make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Next one misses. Ball two.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
2 outs. There's a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one fouled off. 2 outs with a runner at third. And now it's filled up. Dakota Jordan up next for the Tigers. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors. Next up for the A's, Kana Yamaguchi. Tied up here in the early going. Double play ball to second. Glove flip for 1, and that's 2.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
And here's the catcher, Mario Gutierrez.
The catcher, Mario Gutierrez.
2 outs. Swing and a ground ball. On to first. And that'll do it. So 1 hit is all they get. We've played 4. We are tied 2-2. 1 out. Runners at first and second.
David Ace.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
That one is absolutely belted. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. 1 runs in. Now a second crosses the plate, and they're up by 3.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. One out, runner at second. Orozco digs in now. 0 for 2 in this one. And that's outside. Ball 1.
1-0.
One out and a runner at second, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a liner foul off to the right.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That's down and in. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Ruben Goodson getting ready to go. Moda also throwing. Next offering, pop foul off to the right, out of play.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Man at second. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Blew the express right by his back for strike 3.
Well, I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
And here is Dakota Jordan. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Swings through that one. Ace at second with 2 down.
1 ball.
In the dirt. Now the tag at third, and they got him. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 3 runs for them here, and they move ahead. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Tigers 5 and the A's 2. So the lineup flips over. Here's the second baseman, Crew McKay. McKay launched a homer in his most recent game. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw to second, great jump, and that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close. Now the third baseman, Mike Ferguson.
Mike Ferguson.
Ground ball right side. That's the third out. So they make short work of him there. 8th inning coming up. It's the Tigers 5 and the A's 2.
Now pitching for.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Ruben Goodson.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
So digging in, David Ace. 3 for 3 with 2 doubles and a triple. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Hey, good shoving in the gaps.
Hammer, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
The left fielder, number 22. Ramon.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Ramon Orozco. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Just missed.
Well, the game plan for this offense has been pretty clear. They're being aggressive at the plate, but still finding ways to pick their spots without falling into the habit of being over-aggressive. So far, 6 hits on the first pitch alone. That tells you something.
Next offering upstairs.
And you know, it's always interesting to see how teams attack the first pitch. What's their plan of attack going to be? Well, for this offense in this game, they're not waiting around.
Swing and a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Jordan stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Pitch misses, and that is ball 1. There's the strike at the knees. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. First and second, no outs. And we're in the top of the 8th. Struck him out. Really fooled him with the breaking ball there.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Anthony Volpe up now for the Tigers. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
And now it's even up. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
No, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in place somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
And there's a foul ball. First and second, 2 down. Fouled off left side. Inside, almost got him. The 1-2.
Whoa.
And downstairs. Duarte waiting to hit for Detroit. And with 2 outs and the count full, the runners will be on the move. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. Tigers strand a pair. They're still out in front 5-2. Ace was outstanding in this ball game, helping them get the win. Drove in 4 runs on the game.
Though they may want to change how they approach him next time, because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time he came up.
Now